You might think that cat lounging on your sofa is just a calm, carefree creature, but the reality, that furry little being is a masterpiece of evolution. Did you know that this fluff ball has advanced physiotherapy techniques to repair and strengthen its own bones? Techniques we've only recently discovered and started using ourselves. Have you ever wondered how cats actually see the world? Or did you know that cats are essentially living race cars? Today, we're going to dive into a world most of us know nothing about, the amazing scientific world of cats. But before we get into their secrets, I just want to mention that the information in this video has been compiled from scientific articles and research. We've put all the sources for you in the description below. Today, we're going to explore the incredible science of cats, examining 11 lesser-known scientific facts in detail. So if you're ready, here's what we'll be covering in this video. When did cats first appear on Earth? When were cats domesticated? The mechanics of purring and its healing effects. Dr. Kitty, the therapeutic effect of cats on humans. The Jacobson's organ and the perception of pheromones. What colors do cats see the world in? Low light vision and the Tapetum lucidum in cats. The Geologist cat, detecting the Earth's vibrations. A living radar, the purpose of a 180-degree ear rotation. The Furry Racecar, incredible acceleration. Learning through observation. Many paleontologists consider Icarus to be the starting point of the evolutionary line that led to modern cats, Felidae. Icarus is one of the most fascinating ancestors of modern felines. You could say it was the first true cat, or at least one of the very first. Its name literally means first cat. It lived around 25 to 30 million years ago, and its fossils have been found mostly in Europe and parts of Asia. It was about the size of a medium to large domestic cat with a body length nearly 1.2 meters, about 4 feet, including the tail, and an estimated weight of 10 to 20 kilograms, that's 22 to 44 pounds. Icarus had a longer, leaner body than today's cats and a long tail for balance. Its legs were shorter than modern cats, making it look like something between a cat and a modern mongoose. It was an agile tree climber. Its limbs and tail suggest it could hunt both on the ground and in the trees, feeding on small mammals, birds, and possibly reptiles. So when did these wild cats become our companions? Archaeological evidence suggests that cats were first domesticated around 9,500 years ago in Cyprus. At the ancient site of Kyrokitia, the remains of a 30-year-old man were found buried with a cat. These cats were not native to the region, so they were likely brought to the island by humans, which points to their domestication. Later, in ancient Egypt, cats were worshipped as sacred beings. Artistic evidence from the Middle Kingdom of Egypt about 4,000 years ago shows cats present in religious ceremonies and daily life. A cat's purr vibrates at a frequency between 25 and 150 hertz. Veterinary research shows that these specific frequencies can promote bone growth and accelerate tissue repair. In one study, cats stimulated with purr-like frequencies showed faster healing of bone fractures compared to a control group. That's right, a purr isn't just a sign of happiness. It's a natural, built-in therapy for the cat's body. If cats ran their own physiotherapy clinics, knowing their personalities, I doubt this service would be free. We'd probably have to pet these furry creatures and pay them for the privilege of purring. Research has shown that the sound of a cat's purr can reduce stress and lower blood pressure in humans, and even boost the release of feel-good hormones like serotonin. This means cats aren't just healing themselves, there are little furry therapists too. vomeronasal organ, also known as the Jacobson's organ, is located in the roof of a cat's mouth, and it allows them to detect imperceptible chemical scents called pheromones. Now, you might be asking, what's the difference between a pheromone and a regular smell? You've probably seen the famous phlegmon response, where a cat curls back its upper lip with its mouth slightly open. This action activates the Jacobson's organ. Studies have shown that cats exhibit this behavior specifically when they are investigating the pheromones of other cats. So now you know when your cat makes that funny face, it's not smiling at you, it's tasting the air. Cats are colorblind to reds, oranges, and pinks, but they can distinguish between greens, blues, and yellows. Their vision is primarily optimized for detecting motion and hunting in low light. Unlike our eyes, which are trichromatic, cats' eyes are dichromatic. This means that while we have 3 types of color-detecting cone cells in our eyes, cats only have 2, one sensitive to green-yellow and another sensitive to blue-violet. They lack the cones that detect red light, which means they can't perceive colors like red, orange, and pink. To them, these colors likely appear as shades of green or gray. So this vibrant image would look something like this to them. Studies of feline retinal physiology have shown that while they have fewer red-sensitive cones than humans, this trade-off has allowed their low-light sensing cells to become much more powerful, enabling them to easily detect the slightest movement of prey in dim light. By the way, if you're curious how we humans can see such a vast spectrum of colors when our eyes only have cones for blue, green, and red, you should check out the Icarus channel's video on that topic. We'll leave a link in the description, but you should probably finish watching all the amazing facts about our furry felines first. Cats can see about 6 times better in the dark than humans. The reason? A reflective layer behind their retina called the Tapetum lucidum. This layer acts like a mirror, bouncing light that has passed through the retina back through it a second time, essentially doubling the sensitivity of the photoreceptors. Scientists confirm this mechanism by measuring the electrophysiological responses of retinal cells in low light conditions, discovering that this reflection allows cats to detect even subtle movements in near darkness. This is also the feature that makes cats' eyes seem to glow in the dark. Cats can feel extremely low-frequency vibrations in the ground, below 20 Hz, through the pads of their paws and their whiskers. Experiments have shown that when a laboratory environment was subjected to minor tremors, cats reacted even before humans could feel the slightest movement. Researchers studied this extraordinary sense by using vibration sensors to monitor their behavioral reactions. They concluded that cats are basically furry little seismographs. Each of a cat's ears contains 32 individual muscles, allowing it to rotate them independently of each other. This ability to move each ear independently lets a cat function like a living radar, pinpointing the direction of sounds with incredible accuracy. Using high-speed cameras to record their ear movements, researchers found that even without moving its head, a cat can turn its ears to find the exact source of a sound, like, say, the unmistakable pop of a can of tuna fish being opened in the kitchen. Cats can go from a complete standstill to a speed of about 48 kilometers per hour, that's 30 miles per hour, in under 3 seconds. The secret to this power lies in their fast twitch muscle fibers and incredibly flexible spine. High-speed footage has captured this explosive acceleration, and believe me, even some small cars would be left in the dust. Cats don't just learn through conditioning. They can also learn by watching the behavior of humans or other animals to figure out how to open a door or use an object.
Behavioral studies using problem-solving tests have demonstrated that cats can translate a pattern they observe into a practical action, a remarkable little cognitive feat. So now you can finally understand the reason for all the mischief your cat gets into when you're not home. Yep, they learned it by watching you. So the next time your cat is lounging on the sofa, staring intently at you, or doing something bizarre with its paws, remember they aren't just cute pets. They are nocturnal ninjas, living earthquake sensors, furry therapists, and extraordinary creatures that continue to amaze even scientists. By the way, in the next episode of our Cat Wonder series, we'll be talking more about veterinary research and the unique anatomy of cats. So be sure to subscribe to the Icarus channel and ring that notification bell so you don't miss part 2. Once the second part is released, we'll add its link to the description here as well.
Stay curious until the next video.